Hello, I'm Amanda Sanchez, and in this short course, I'm going to give you some of the steps that I take to train myself, and I've used it to train my students how to play music by ear. Now, really, when you're playing by ear, what you're trying to do is to hear the relationships between different notes and start to see patterns and start to see how things are interconnected. And one of the most important ways that things are connected are a lot of the music that we hear is based on the major scales. And so I'll just show you real quickly all the major scales written out. Now, as you can see, here's the major scale that starts on A. It begins on the A, it ends on the A. And then there's some sharps in the middle. And then here's the next one, B flat. Starts on the B flat, ends on the B flat. Every note in this scale is 1/2 step higher than the note in this scale. It's basically the same scale, it just is a little higher. Here's B. B flat B. B is just slightly higher than B flat. And you can see that it's B, and then the C sharp is a whole step higher than the B. And then D sharp is a whole step higher than the C sharp. And then here's a 1/2 step. All major scales have this 1/2 step. And then there's a whole step here. Here's a whole step. Here's a whole step. And here's a 1/2 step. All the scales have that same pattern. It's the same shape. See? Here's the C scale. Whole step, whole step. This is a 1/2 step. Whole step, whole step, whole step, 1/2 step. All the scales sound the same. It's as if you were to take a triangle. If you put a triangle on the floor and then you moved it up higher, like maybe put it on the chair or the table, it's still in the same shape. It's still in the shape of a triangle. Here's a C sharp. This is an interesting way to compare it. C has no sharps or flat. C sharp has all sharps. And so it's just a little higher than the C. And they sound the same too. Here's D, that's the next one. They sound the same. A lot of music teachers have a way of showing how the scales sound the same by using something called solfege. So the first note is Do, second note Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. The hand signals help you recognize the notes. So each scale, you can hear it. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. And then if you were playing an E flat, it would be the same thing. It would just be a little higher. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. Ooh, that might have been a little out of tune. Sorry, guys. Anyway, E flat, E. And so since all these scales are basically the same thing, they just start on different notes, then if you want to play a song on them, if you learn it in one key, you can play it in all the keys, especially if you remember the solfege for it. And another way you can remember it is if you remember the solfege, and you can also remember the numerical order. Like every scale has got 8. It's got 7, but 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the root EE, this could be called 8, or it could be called 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you learn a song in one key, then you can learn a song in all the keys and basically be able to play that song on your instrument in any key you want. And that's really the routine that I do. I learn a song in one key, and then I play it in all the keys. That way, it just strengthens my ability to hear those notes and be able to play, be able to recognize sounds and notes. So if we were to do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, that's a song everybody knows. Well, not everybody, but, using solfege. Do, do, so, la, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So that's how you play it in solfege. You first learn how to do it, and no matter how high or how low you start that song, it's still the same. It's going to be do, do, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Over here, we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So twinkle, twinkle is do, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. So you learn it in the solfege. You can learn the scale degrees. You can learn the do, so. That's also 1, 1, 5, 5. Sometimes it's easier to think about it in terms of numbers for some people. 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. And then let's say we're going to do it in G. Same thing. Do, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. 1, 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. So when you're trying to learn to play music by ear, start with a song that you know. Twinkle, Twinkle, Happy Birthday, a song that you've heard on the radio, perhaps, or a song that you know from a play. And then you figure out the solfege, the hand signals. Or you can figure out how to play it, figure out how it is in one key. And then you figure out the hand signals, or you can figure out the numbers of the scale that you're in. And from there, you can play it on the piano in the next key, or you can play it on your instrument in the next key, and you do it in all 12 keys. And by doing that, you strengthen your ability to hear notes and to hear different keys and to play in all 12 keys and learn new songs by ear. Thanks for listening. I'll be sharing more information on how to play by ear and do other skills on my channel.